Good morning, Michael Green here. Well, today I'm way up California on the coast, not far from Fort Ross, if you've ever been there. It's an old Russian fort from the fur trade era. Yes, in California. Anyway, but we're up here on a assignment for some kind of film project. Can't tell you what it is, but they've rented a Land Rover. And I brought it up here last night. So we're going to do a walk around on the Land Rover here for you, okay? And this is a 1989 Defender 110 200Tdi. More in a minute. Good afternoon, everybody. Well, here with the Land Rover 110. And as you can see the badge, it means 110. On other print material, it would 1-10. That was the new terminology. It's still a 110-inch wheelbase, but here we are. All right, look at that. Is this thing pretty? It's been overhauled one end to the other. Very pretty car. Seems we have guests coming, so we'll do a quick walk around on this. We're at a Boy Scout camps where we're at. It's just as pretty underneath. We'll have a view inside here now. Hop in. The back's fantastic. I mean, it's no luxury, mind you. This is a real Land Rover, not a Range Rover. To excuse my icebox, but drove a lot of hours to get up here. Came late last night to avoid any possible traffic out of the Bay Area. And it's got some wild-ass stereo system. The installation is fabulous. I mean, you can see the speakers up there in the corners. The problem is, if you're like me, ex-motorcycle racer, the ears don't like the amount of bass that this thing's got. Boom, boom, boom. All right, fabulous car. Fabulous place for it, actually. I can't show you too much of it, but I'll even cruise on underneath here. See, it's nice condition. Right. Where we go. We'll get some more film during the day for you and show you the engine in a bit too. Stand by. All right. Magically the hood opens. Now, as you can see, there used to be a great big fan shroud here with a mechanical fan. Mechanical fan's 8 horsepower. So I took it off. And it's got a big electric, right? 200Tdi. Little different turbo in that it's water and oil cooled. Produce a little more power. Longevity, though, is key. We call it a rattle box because anytime you start these things, it goes rattle, 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 right? We're trying this out. This is a pad we got from a Land Rover guy in the UK. Trying to just get rid of some of the excess noise. There used to be a whole kit on the Series 3s that tucked into the bonnet here and then went down all the sides of the fenders, both sides, to stop it from radiating noise. And this was a regulation since like 78 for us Germans, because the Germans don't want this diesel noise emitting from this car, you know. And the rest of us, because like, tough shit. Right? Anyway, This thing is clean, it's tidy, it's lovely. It's just a neat car. All right. Like, subscribe, tell us what I think, or what you think of it. And we'll have some driving stuff for you later. I gotta go. Somebody's calling me. No, and it's not my mom. Bye. We're over here at the old bunkhouse and having a wander around to see what else we see. Some pretty stuff here. Anyway, more on the Land Rover now. Coming up. Right, we're just waiting for everybody to leave. They all disappeared for lunch, and we'll give you a quickie. They got a little picnic area here where they did a bit, and we got the Land Rover over here. Whoa. All right, here's what they've done to the Land Rover. Got stuff all over, packed to the gills. So we'll wait and see in a little bit what happens. Or they've taken a lunch break, and then we'll be back for more in a moment. Well, we're in the middle of a take right now, and they're trying to get kids organized to get in here, and so this could be quite entertaining piece of short film. Wow, just got back in the Land Rover. The storm has now subsided, and it's 4:15 in the afternoon already. We'll take you for a quick view, and then we're gonna motor down the mountainside here in the Land Rover. So just moments ago, I called this a wrap up here. And anybody wants any watermelon, you're welcome to it. And there's not a soul here. Check it out. All right, just me. They've all motored off somewhere else. But they didn't unpack my Land Rover. All right. So I guess you'll see the commercial come out sooner or later. I don't know where as yet. If we find out, we'll let you know. What a day. You couldn't ask for better. I mean, look at the countryside here. Absolutely fabulous up here. We're up in Russian River country. Just fabulous place. Everybody enjoyed the Land Rovers, even the kids, as usual. So, more in a minute. Okie dokie. Well, you saw I had unpacked myself. And here we go, headed for the barn. This is steeper than it looks. And we're tread lightly, so we don't need to be roaring around, tearing the place up. And we'll head out of this scout camp and head for the barn. Christ, it's 4:30 on the nose. This looks like the way down. What a place. Wow, nice pool. Look at that. Wow. This must be quite the place when it's booming full of Boy Scouts. but now you gotta let girls in, right? You imagine having a whole bunch of girls in with a whole bunch of Boy Scouts playing? Oh yeah, right? Something's not gonna go well with that deal. Anyway, yeah, they keep us little Boy Scouts. When we were Weeblos, we went on a camp in Livermore. That was kind of funny. I got a merit badge for starting a fire, or pyro, of all people didn't. Because I'm the smarty pants that brought the strike anywhere matches in the lighter fluid. Anyway, nice place, nice place. I don't know where everybody disappeared. We're going to hit the highway, and unfortunately, the traffic. We'll keep you with us just for a couple of minutes down here until we hit the highway, and we're going to flat-foot it. But flat-footing in this isn't like the white car. The white one will run north of 100 all day. This won't. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Boy Scouts. Fabulous place. And those that are asking, yeah, it's a 200Tdi if you haven't watched the first part. We're coming down here in bottom gear. Just letting her drive down all by her little self. We gotta head back over towards Santa Rosa. Ugh. That'll be a nightmare. Good thing I'm getting paid, huh? Wow, it's a river. Pretty in here. Stupid me should have brought business cards. So if you ever forget, you want to rent Land Rovers, Avec Mon Rover, or go to the other website, westcoastbritish.com, and just when you get to the index page, scroll down, you'll see vehicle rentals on there. Click there and we'll give you a holler. And no, you can't drive them. Wow, it's pretty in here. Wow. Big redwoods. We came up one of these, 101, when I was a kid. Whole family. We had my uncle's Chevrolet pickup with a caveman camper on the back. We went all the way up 101 to almost the Oregon border, and then swung over to the coast. I always remember it was people don't do that thing nowadays. Everybody's got too much electronic crap with them. Kids playing with phones. I must admit, you get the kids in the back of the car and they're playing with their iPads or whatever, keeping them busy. They're not being a pain in the ass. When are we going to get there? And then I can hear my mother going, don't you start. Anyway, some good and bad. I think kids like me grew up in a far better time than anybody else, especially in this country. And hopefully now the country will settle down, and Americans will prosper again. If you don't like tariffs, don't buy the stuff, right? That's my advice for the day. Don't like tariffs, don't buy the stuff. I don't buy Chinese. Don't need to. They don't make anything I want. All right, we're about the end of our little ride here, and I see the highway coming up. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, leave some cool comments, and go to offroadexperience.com if you want to go four-wheeling with us. We'll talk to you later. Bye.